Well, when watching what you eat, one of the first things many people cut out is sugar, for sure. There are many artificial sweeteners. I mean, take a look at all of these kinds. You still have cravings for sweets, though. Registered dietitian Mary Snell is here to sort out all of these choices. I was like getting some inside information for you for my own personal advice, because how do you know what's real, what's artificial, what doesn't mean that?
That's right. And Julia, look at, I have just a sampling of the number of sweeteners that are out on the market, and many customers and consumers are confused. But let's talk about first this category of the sweeteners that we have over here, and these are what we call nutritive sweeteners. All of these products here basically provide the same number of calories in about a teaspoon. You're looking at about 16 calories per teaspoon. Now, a lot of these products like granulated sugar, molasses, sugar in the raw and brown sugar, those are all byproducts of basically sugar cane, which is where sugar comes from. And we can also get sugar from sugar beets, for instance. So if you're trying to avoid sugar products, that's really what we're talking about in terms of sugar cane, sugar beets.
This is the stuff we just need to get this out of here.
But also keep in mind that there are other sweeteners that come from other sources like honey, agave nectar, and maybe corn syrup. And these again are used in products where maybe sugar isn't basically used, but keep in mind they all provide the same number of calories. And what's confusing many times is when manufacturers will say sugar-free on a product, but it doesn't necessarily mean calorie-free, because they could be using honey, they could be using corn syrup. So if you're looking to, decrease calories and you're thinking sugar-free means calorie-free, you want to look at the label to make sure that you're actually getting a calorie-free product.
Well, and with my kids, I'm not as concerned with the calories for them, but definitely the sugar. So that is something to check out. There's a difference, maybe when it's for you and you're trying to lose a little weight.
And with all added sugars, and these are all considered added sugars because they are added to products, you just want to really use moderation. And about a teaspoon is about a good serving size to recommend. Now, if you are looking at calories, then we have this category over here called non-nutritive. Basically, all that means is these products provide very little to almost 0 calories. And for a long time, Julia, we had only the artificial sweeteners, the yellow packet, pink and blue. But now we have on the market 2, again, sweeteners that are not artificial, 0 calories, and many are familiar with stevia, for instance. I think you said you
that's
use
kind of what I've turned to, and it's more natural, is what I'm hoping.
It's plant-based. We call it plant-based. And then there's monk fruit, which is another plant-based sweetener. It's not artificial. And for those individuals who are not sure about going to these particular ones, there's a product here that's got a combination of a little bit of sugar and a little bit of stevia to kind of maybe wean you over to some of these other sweeteners.
All right, thank you very much, because there is a lot of confusion over this, and it's an important topic. They say the sugar, the addiction links to a lot of things, especially obesity.
A lot of links, yes.
All right, Mary, thanks so much.